Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to have a look at a couple of cards I picked up. A couple of green, white and blue cards, to be specific, multicolored cards. And we're gonna start out with the Stoic Angel, and you can see this beautiful card lying right here on the table, and I actually picked up a playset of these. I picked up a couple of playsets. Again, we're going to start with the Stoic Angel, but there are a couple of more playsets and they all follow the same mana color pattern. And there's a bird of paradise in here that's not supposed to be in here, but okay, it's better to find birds of paradise where you don't want to find them than to miss them after all. I bought these cards mainly because I'm looking at a green, white and blue deck. And the Stoic Angel here is from Modern Masters. And I think it's a pretty good card. And I picked up a playset. I think 4 mana for a card like this with flying, vigilance and 3/4. And players can't untap more than one creature during their untap phase. Is a pretty good, pretty strong card in every multicolored deck that features green, white and blue. And that's why I picked it up. Really beautiful card here as well. I love the artwork, so I picked this one up as well. Rafik of the Many, same mana cost. It's 3/5 only, and I think it's it's 3/3 actually. And I think it's a very strong card because if it attacks alone, then it gets +1/+1, or if any other card, of course, attacks alone. Creature that attacks alone gets +1/+1. And whenever a creature attacks alone, it gains double strike. That makes this one very strong. I found the foil versions. All of these cards were really cheap. Why am I getting these? I was looking into building a deck, and often I just like to try things. And if I order something and I find these kind of cards, I know this one is legendary and I know you probably don't need 4 in your deck, but in general, if I find these kind of cards, I just add them to the order. I add them to the deck and play with them. And just look at this one. Look at the sword. Look at the... What is he riding? Is it like a lion? Yeah, probably. Or a wolf or something. So I... like to have options available, and that's why I buy these. I call them modern cards, however we want to call them, more recent released cards. The Band Charm here as well. I picked up 4 of those. It's not rare like the other 2, and it's pretty decent because you have a choice. It's an instant. It costs 3 mana, but you can always choose what you wanna get rid of. May it be an enchantment, or you can put target creature on top of somebody's library. Or you, of course, can counter target instant or sorcery spell. The Bears of Littjara. This one actually is pretty cool. I don't think I will be able to use this in a deck, but I love the sagas. It was a couple of pennies as well, or a couple of cents for us here in Europe. And I like to have the option available. I wanted to try it in a deck, and maybe it doesn't even fit in my multicolored green, white, and blue deck. But I like the artwork. I don't really have a lot of sagas because I didn't open the booster boxes where sagas are featured. And I just wanted to have a look at those, and it's the foil version as well. So I thought, for a couple of cents, why not? Again, I like to have the options available. These ones were a couple of cents as well. This one a little more expensive. Time Spiral Remastered Arcadis, the Strategist. Same cost as Rafik of the Many and the Stoic Angel. Very nice card. If you want to get these in foil, then you pay about $50, but the normal one sets you back a few bucks. I will tell you exactly what I paid for all of these at the end of the video. I have a weakness for Elder Dragons since Legends came out. I was really angry when they reprinted the Elder Dragons because I had a couple of the original ones. This one actually has 3/5. I was confusing the two cards, the 3/3 and the 3/5. It's not a really super strong card in my opinion, but I liked it. The defender boost it gives is not very helpful in my deck. Still was a bit drawn to this one, so I ordered it as well. And I don't really have Time Spiral Remastered cards, despite the fact that I really love the original Time Spiral and I have a complete set. And yeah, I wanted to add this. I just looked for multicolored green, white, and blue cards, and that's how I found these. All in all, for all these, I paid $20, so I ordered something, added $20 to of these cards to my order, and I think that's fine because I don't really buy a lot of booster boxes anymore. And of course, I enjoy opening packs, and I enjoy sealed deck, and I enjoy the pre-constructed, not pre-constructed decks. I enjoy as well, but the pre-release kits to play with my friends, and we just get a pre-release kit each. But I don't really buy. I would like to, but I don't really buy booster boxes of Time Spiral for $200, for example. I think that's too expensive. In the beginning, I could have pre-ordered the boxes for like $110, I think, and then they raised the prices. So, yeah, it's very simple. They can offer it for a lot less, but they see there is a lot of demand, and then Amazon gets them, and then yeah, the prices drop again, and you pay $200. So I hate that. If I have to overpay, I normally don't buy, and I normally buy only at yeah, the regular price. In general, folks, like I said, $20 for all of these cards. I think it's cool. It's cool to have them. It's cool to add them to a deck. Just try them. And I am not a theoretical guy, so I want to have a card in my hand. It's a bit stupid if I don't use them afterwards. If I find out, like, yeah, this didn't really work in my deck, then yeah, they go into a binder as a playset, and I see what I can use them for down the road. But in general, I prefer to just try things out. That's why I bought these. Cool cards. So, yeah, like I said, the Charm and the Angel and the Saga, they all were like 40-50 cents. Really cheap. Rafik was a little more expensive. I think he's around $10 now, and I think I paid about 2 to 4 per card, and the same goes for the Elder Dragon. I think he's about $5 now, and I think I paid about $1 to $2 each a couple of weeks back. So wanted to show these cards anyway, although they have been in my collection for a couple of weeks, but just to let you guys know that sometimes cool cards don't have to cost a lot of money, and yeah, with these cards you can build a pretty cool deck. And of course it's not competitive, but who cares? Sometimes it's okay to just have fun with your decks, and I am very focused on that, and I often buy cards for these kind of decks and just see how it goes. So let me know if you enjoy this kind of content. There's a reserved list buy coming up soon. I hope it will arrive in a couple of days. So yeah, look out for that one. Not a really high-end one, but not a too small one either. I'm looking forward to the card. And I wish you a very nice rest of the day. Thanks for listening. Stay healthy, stay frosty, and I talk to you next time, folks. Thanks. Bye.